came down the slopes, and as we lose altitude, more vegetation occurs, and it's more lush green as we go down. And wildflowers around. This is the famous Indian paintbrush. And we're preparing our lunch by packing our own sandwiches and lacing up our hiking boots before the next hike. And this is the third day, the last day of our hike. And this is artistic shot by Wendy, really pretty. And this is my attempt at an artistic shot. These white little balls of flowers are called Western anemone. They are yellow flowers in the summer and becomes white fluffy balls in the fall. And this is a strange geological feature with a white band of rock dividing two landforms. And this rock pile is called a cairn. And if you walk by it, you're supposed to add a rock to it to maintain it. So the last panoramic shot before the end of the day hike. The next morning when we got up at 5 o'clock to get this sunrise photo. And before we left, a visitor came and it was a grizzly bear. He posed it for me, and then we took our helicopter and ended our vacation.
Acting Chu's wife. I've been asked to say a few words on behalf of the spouses. I'm honored, truly, but I really feel very less qualified than so many others. I think I'm the latest one to join, but let me try just a little, okay? There are memorable occasions in life, and this Golden Jubilee Gala is a celebration of graduation, evidence of attaining doctorship. That's not the real world, but and going out into the world to make a real difference, and you truly have done that. Congratulations on an accomplishment back then and then now, for it is now 50 years. Allow me to reflect on a journey that really started more than 50 years ago. That first day when, as perhaps timid, barely out of teenage years, you each stepped into medical school. I was not there then, back then. Some spouses were, perhaps not as spouses, but as colleagues or friends. And then others joined along the way, some earlier and some a little bit later. This is my fourth reunion, and each time I get more glimpses of you as a class. Our tour yesterday of the old and new university buildings and facilities, and the friendly chatter brought out stories of your time in hard studies and long hours, and the differences between then and now. No more smell of formaldehyde. The class trip this past week brought out shared stories and experiences and exchanges about professional life and personal life details from then to now. The best part, the smiles, the laughter, the truly caring gestures between each of you, and then extending to your spouses and friends. Add to that picture and really demonstrate that way back. In those early years, a bond started and has become ever-growing and truly lifelong. Let me bring up the Cantonese. Oh, that old language thing that just keeps coming up whenever cultures come together. It doesn't matter whether it's English, Cantonese, or Italian, or whatever, okay? I can truly say my Cantonese hasn't worsened over the years. As you all know, it's nil, and it really hasn't improved. But that's my deficit. I really wish I had the talent for languages, but I don't. Thank you for the English talk and translation. I love being part of it all. Learning, information, give me everything you can possibly give me. Knowing the details, and even a little friendly gossip here and there. As with many deficits, such as blindness, other senses grow. I'm hearing impaired with languages. But a strength has developed, a strength that you may or may not have. I'm very sensitive. I'm a sensitive woman, but in a good way. Looking and seeing at facial expression, body language, behaviors, hearing the tone of voice, I feel, oh, this is my word, okay? I just feel that energy, the vibrations that's around. I know that that's not concrete or scientific. Maybe someday it'll be proved. But I see and really feel the energy you give. And it expresses that true inner being and the interaction that goes on, and that transcends language. The energy field of this class permeates acceptance and affection. You are an A group. You really excel. Thank you for embracing me, and I always say on behalf of all spouses, for embracing all of us as spouses into your warm and caring and fun envelope of energy. So please, spouses, please lift a glass and let's give congratulations to this wonderful, wonderful class celebrating 50 years as colleagues and friends and our partners.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Debbie. I'd like once again to acknowledge the hard work put in by the organizing committee, comprising of Marian, Jane, Arnold, Amy, Joseph, Tai, Sik, and Patrick. We thank you all. I got them all marked up now. Okay, in particular to Marian for your leadership and enthusiasm. To Tai for your organizing ability and liaison finesse.
You want me to sing a song?
Yes.
主啊太，如果没有你，我们怎么办？
In English, if we don't have you, what else can we do? And then to Wai Zhan, for your meticulous financial control. To Joseph, for your technical and editorial skill, and your total dedication to make this PowerPoint presentation, which will give us lasting memory. The overseas classmates like myself, we are very fortunate. All we have to do is buy a ticket and come to the party. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, there are only a few of us who are still practicing, and Marian is one of them. Actually, some time ago I asked Nora to knit you a couple of dolls, actually doctors, and I'll show you.
Bravo, 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 Nora.
Now, these dolls, one is a male doctor and one is a female doctor. And you can see that each one holding a banner, Med 50. You see, they got stethoscope, they got a gun, they also got a Hong Kong U. I'm sure this one has a little bit of gray hair. I am asking Marion to come out together with YC. Now you can display these two doctors in your surgery with pride and satisfaction.
Why see it? No gray hair.
Okay. We would also like to thank, as somebody said, each and every one of you who take all the trouble to attend this Golden Jubilee reunion and make it a resounding success. Some classmates have come about 10,000 miles away. There is a saying in Confucius, the first two sentences, friends from afar, how happy we are, 有朋自遠方來，不亦樂乎。Personally, I would like to thank my co-MC, Chen Sing. When we travel to China, we are roommates.
Sorry.
Mind you, neither of us know. We have done a fair bit of preparation and rehearsal. I hope you pay off, right? See?
He doesn't allow me to skip and keep on chasing me and say, you say this, I say that, you say this, I say that. And what I do is bow toe. I can't stay with you. Sorry, Mike. Actually, nearly all of us are either 70 or about 70. In China we call 古稀之年，人生70古來稀。But I prefer to say that we are in the 從心所欲年。Whatever you want to do, you can do it. But don't be illegal, right?
Okay. Last but not least, actually, I would like to take this opportunity to mention a couple of unsung heroes among our group. Faith Wang and Saroja Rajaram, despite their disabilities, they joined us for the tour and did most of the excursion with the support and care of their spouse. They never utter a word of dissent and take it on the chin, like me. The four of you deserve a real big round of applause. Was only in the Confucius era. Nowadays, 70 is the beginning of old age. You can see people 90, 100 driving their cars, traveling around with no problem. As long as we keep ourselves healthy, we still have a long way to go. Who knows, in 5 years' time, we will gather once again to celebrate our annual reunion. On this note, I wish to rewrite a poem by a 10 poets. Guess who? 李商隱。李商隱話：夕陽無限好，只是近黃昏。I want to change it to 夕陽無限好，順麗在黃昏。
Very good, very good, thank you. Old people's home where I work. She is now 112 years old.